How's it going, guys? It's Mr. Hines, and I'm back with another cool art project for you all. This one is called a mandala. So, a mandala is two things. It's a calming exercise because the rhythmic quality of drawing the same thing over and over again or following along in a circular pattern is very calming for your brain, especially if you are breathing while you're drawing and paying attention to that. And it's also a super cool form of artwork that you can see on tapestries and posters and all over the place. So let's go ahead and get started. For this assignment, you're going to need a sheet of paper, you're going to need a pencil or something to draw with, and you're going to need some things to color with. Whatever you got around the house will work just fine. I got myself some crayons from my room. So let's get started. Now, whenever I draw a circle, I like to stand, so I'm going to do that right now. I find that whenever standing and drawing a circle, it works a little bit better, and I can see my entire sheet of paper. So I'm going to start from one part, and I'm not too worried about if my circle's perfect or not. Just going to kind of get a nice shape for my circle, and I'm enjoying just the rhythm of going in this motion. It's kind of calming in itself. So, from here, my world is open. I can decide what my circle looks like. So to start out, I'm going to draw another circle in the middle right here. So now we've got a little bit of variety. We've got a big circle and a small circle. So we've got a difference in size, but a similarity of shape. So now from here, I'm going to want to repeat a pattern that goes all the way around. So I'm really thinking about kind of a spiral. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the center right here, and I'm going to draw a kind of curvy line like this. I'm going to rotate my paper and make that same motion, and I'm going to follow that all the way around my paper. And there's no right or wrong way to do this. That's one of the best parts about a mandala, is it gets to be your own. So yours will not look like mine, and you know what? I think that's a wonderful thing. I'd be kind of sad if yours looked like mine, because I'd rather see what's in your brain and what you think a mandala should look like than you try to copy mine or somebody else's. So we're almost done here. And there we go. So we've got ourselves a nice, almost like vortex pattern here. It looks kind of like a whirlpool that's swimming in. So let's think of some things that we could do here. Well, I could add some wave patterns. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to make some waves, almost like a spider web. It's going to go from part to part. And I think this is starting to look pretty cool already, and it's not even done. There's not even any color yet. Alright, so let's bring another layer. And something else I'm really trying to do that I talked about earlier is I'm really trying to pay attention to my heart rate and to my breath whenever I'm drawing this. Just listen and see if you can hear my breathing. Did you hear it? I tried to breathe loud for you. I was breathing in with one motion or with one wave, and I was breathing out with another. And through that, I can control how fast I'm breathing or how slow I'm breathing, and I can also control how quickly or slowly that I'm drawing. I'm trying to do it a little bit slower so that I can calm myself. Okay, so from here, we've got a pretty good start. Let's go ahead and let's continue this again and listen for my breathing. Did you hear it? I hope you did. Well, if not, that's okay. I think we're about done with the drawing part. We've just got a little bit more. So to make this more interesting for myself and so it doesn't just look like a big old spider web, I'm going to add some circles in these little areas that we haven't filled up with spider webs. Oh, I almost forgot one. Cool. Alright, so now this is starting to look really interesting. Alright, so let's see here. What else can I do in it? So I think I'm going to add a triangle because I do love some shapes. So I'm going to go ahead and mark some points for myself. I'm going to have one right here, and one right here. And that's just going to help direct my lines. And it might go through some of my stuff, but that's okay. Uh-oh, my paper's getting a little bit wobbly. Alright, so we got ourselves a cool triangle there. And let's see, what else can we do? I think I might make myself a rectangle. It's going to go right here. Gonna close that off for myself. If it's not exactly equal, that's okay. See, it's cutting into these circles and it's going over that one. That's alright. Draw another rectangle on this part. Alright. And now my mandala is ready to be colored, I think. I'm just going to make the outline of my circle a little bit darker so I can see everything a little bit better and I can know where the inside and outside of my mandala is. And for this, I find that it works really well to do some kind of scratchy, almost sketchy lines. And I've got my hand on a corner and I'm making this kind of motion and I'm just turning my paper instead of changing where my hand is. And my hand is naturally making a partial circle or like a curved line whenever I'm drawing. So that's really going to help me make my circle. And there we go. So normally I would take the time to color this because we've got so many different shapes in here that we could make really beautiful just by coloring it. But I've already spent almost 8 minutes of your time. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go because I think that you guys have the idea. If you have any questions about this or whenever you finish your artwork, just get in touch with me online. If you need to have some questions answered or more clarification, you can message me on Canvas. Or if you have your work finished and you'd like to share it with me, because I'd love to see your stuff, have an adult help you take a picture of your artwork, save that to your computer, and then upload it as a file in the assignment. Alright guys, I will see you later and I hope you have a great day.